For centuries, man heard the clarion call to selfless living, but his brute nature dominated his inability to positively respond to that call. A few giants have stood out amongst men to show their full commitment to the divine nature of man. Yet, many more men have persisted in creating hate, violence, anarchy, and misery in the universal order of this world of man. It is true that mankind is the maker of human history. Fate or destiny is not an independent variable in the universe of man. May 25th, 1967, the point of no return.
How you wanna talk? How we didn't do bechi? Who are drinking on you for to run no one? Sitting able bank catch you on your how you gonna drum the bomb notes? How you wanna talk? How we be renewed? We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting able bank catch you on your the sun never rose again. Biafra, do you remember Biafra? Do you really want to tell the story? The story, the story.
Yeah.
Biafra, can you remember Biafra?
Make one option. Just
do you really want to hear the story? The story.
There was a country.
The story.
Nwa'O. I was born in the north and I grew up in the north. 1967, Bukwaku Konachiko. Nemo Karamo. Namo Karamo. Fasupamo Kara Omomo Nihina Okonya Furukawa. Who know did not go no, cause who know no not go cry. The days were like yes, the years never end. The end never came, but it came like the rivers Moses struck in Egypt. Obara bido sibe, ubene bido bube, obuniwe bido bube, bube niwe. Ask for the mercies of Allah, for the agony of the child. Allahu Akbar, yes.
Biafra, do you remember Biafra? Do you really want to tell the story? The story, the story. Biafra, can you remember Biafra? Do you really want to hear the story? The story, the story.
Biafra, Biafra, Nararia, Nabagana, Nkijiji Seike, Makana China Chiji, Makana Nkijika, cause the tears to the drum, the index still in the trigger, your blood still the cry, your name shall survive from a filler generation as the father passes the story to the young son. Tell me, with the death she overcame here, the shadows to the clash here, but the valors of our leaders shall never be in vain here. Najika, na amsa, na tabbatar soyayya, na mi kuma ka salama, na samu hakuri in the heart of a yellow sun. Listen to Biafra, listen to the children, and we shall live again.
Biafra, can you remember Biafra? Do you really want to hear the story? The story, the story.
All your armies, all your fighters, all your tanks, and all your soldiers against the boy, holding a stone, standing there, all alone. In his eyes, I see the sun. In his smile, I see the moon. And I wonder, I only wonder, who is weak and who is strong, who is right and who is wrong. And I only wish that the truth has a tongue.
Biafra, do you remember Biafra? Do you really want to tell the story? The story, the story? Biafra, can you remember Biafra? Do you really want to hear the story? The story, the story.
George Onukwulu, Okwa Yabu Haniba, Alexander Madiebo, Obo Yabu Commander, Major General Afro, Okwa Yabu Onisi, Major General Patrick, Okwa Yabu Uzogu, Navy Captain Anuku, Okwa Yabu Mama's Boy, Gabriel Anyebunam, Okwa Yabu Captain Blood, Richard Hieto, Okwa Yabu Dick Tiger, Colonel Obogu Kalu, Colonel Ademo Yega, Colonel Michael Evans, Colonel Olisakwe, Colonel Okwechime, Colonel oNwa, Brigadier Nwa'O, Brigadier Tony Eze, Colonel Victor Banjo, Colonel Omora, Colonel Festus Akaha, Colonel Patrick Anwuna, Colonel Chudesoke, Inspector P.I.O.K.K, Colonel Nsudo, Colonel Udiaja, Colonel Achibon, Colonel Oguniwe, Colonel Ihanacho, Colonel Obiora, Colonel Okpara, Colonel Nwajeyi, Colonel Eze, Captain Steiner von Rossen, Okwafabu Mercenaries, Cello Ikemba, Okwa Yabu General, Ezibo, Buru, Cello Okwa Yabu Chi Ogu, General, Chukwemeka Odimegu Ojuko, tribute to you Onyike.
Biafra, can you remember Biafra? Do you really want to hear the story? The story, the story.